Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time for some more sorcery. Now, which way would I like to go from this square? To the left down here will lead me towards the necropolis where I want to go to find the dead lord's tomb. However, here we have the gambling halls of Vlada. And with my 1 gold coin, I probably couldn't make a lot of profit there. Shame. Because with 1 gold coin, I could really do with a lot of profit. However, I do have an item. Not that one. I have the gem-studded collar. Now, maybe I could take that to the gambling hall and gamble with it, because I was given the option to gamble with it here at the inn near the city gates. However, if I go into the gambling hall and I don't have any of that, then I probably can't do that. Can I? Now, can I get from here, from the halls of Vlada, down to the Fallen Quarter, which Gardens of the Briar? Also, so if I go in there with no money, they could get bad, they could beat me up, throw me out. However, they might also, what am I saying? They might let me gamble with the collar. If they don't let me gamble with the collar, oh dear. Perhaps the one opportunity for its use was earlier. I'm also seeking a blind beggar. Now, he might have been here in the slums between the Artist Quarter and Palatine Hill. Palatine Hill, of course, being where a lot of noble mansions would have been, just like Mansion Row. However, if he's blind, he could be roaming around the city anywhere. I mean, yeah, he's lived here many years, and I don't know how long he's been blind, if it's just been a very recent thing, or a few months, or a few years now by this point. So, he might not be where he is expected to be. A number of other encounters in the city have been relocated. Both these paths lead to a necropolis, but the question is, can I get onto this one? Or indeed this one? So I'm going to head towards the halls of Vlada. This may be a very big mistake, because I need the money to get provisions for Book 3. You enter the shade of a long hall, filled with bodies and smoke, but strangely silent. No one is speaking, and the only noise is the constant rattle of dice which rolls around the raftered ceiling like thunder. Only the occasional cheer and curse breaks the mood, but the door is a booth, and the gambling tables are out in the main hall. A great cheer goes up from one of the tables. Now, of course, the house always wins, the odds are rigged, most people are leaving without a lot of money, so I'd have to be pushing my luck extremely here to make a massive profit. Look, if I can get up to like 2 or 3 gold, I'll be good. Next thought, right? While I might not be able to gamble with the gem-studded collar here, I could have potentially, when I met Lorgar the Scholar, and I had the opportunity to say, hey, I've got something to give you, and he had that little pet spiky lizard thing that he liked, maybe I could have given him the collar for that, and he would have rewarded me in some way. Perhaps he would have told me his line of the spell without putting me through his puzzle, or after putting me through his puzzle, he would have decided not to try and trick me with the spell he cast upon me. I don't know, and that's interesting. That's something I wouldn't mind looking into at some point in the future. For now, though, I am here. I'm moving on. I'm seeing what is the booth. Yes, I'll take a look. You go over to the booth where a Sven lady is handing out gambling chips. She smiles at you. Welcome, sir, she croons in a voice that sounds like a crocodile pretending to be a songbird. How much can I get you? Well, how much should I take? You ask her. I'm new here. Oh, she purrs. We love new players at the halls of Vlada. You give us all your gold. No real money is allowed on the premises. Then, when you leave, we will give you what you've still got. What you've won. It's very simple. What's the game? You ask. The lady laughs at you. What else? She replies. Swindlestones. Do you know how to play? I had a horrible feeling it'd be Swindlestones. I don't have the best track record, and if it's 2 gold a gamble, I've only got 1. Of course. You reply, I could hardly be in Khare for a day and not know. No, she replies, then she drops her voice low, but you'll find the players here are quite good. Oh, in that case, I'll give her my 1 gold coin and hope I don't need to use it to cast Wok. You hand over all your money. The Sven lady counts it out slowly and meticulously as though she's not very good at counting. Then she hands over 1 chip. Have fun, she says cheerfully, gesturing to the gaming floor. Disaster awaits. So I couldn't use the gem-studded collar. Oh, that looks... Well, that's some kind of dodgy Wheel of Fortune, isn't it? Right. Look at this guy with the glasses. He's like a Muppet or a Womble or something. Or something out of the Dark Crystal. He's like a wrinkly old apple. He's great. But an apple would be rounder. You walk out into the hall. Players of all races and descriptions sit either side of 2 long wooden benches, starting games with each other, fighting them out, and then exchanging chips and moving on. It's like a kind of stately dance, played with great dedication and almost entirely in silence. An old man, a grizzled sailor, and a bristly innkeeper are waiting to play. You notice the old man has only 1 arm. Yeah, that's familiar. I'll look at the tables. The tables are arranged in different sections by the size of the bet and the number of dice to be played. Sad-looking creatures have moved from high-stake tables down to lower ones. Brassy and bold creatures move up. At the 2-chip tables are the old man and the sailor. At the table with the 10-chip bet, the innkeeper is waiting to play. The old man and the sailor have just finished a game. The sailor must have won because he stands, cracks his knuckles, and moves to the 5-piece table. Yeah, I've only got 1. I can't go to 2. Look at the tables. There's only 1 option available. Yeah. You look across the tables. At the table for 2-chip wager is an old man. At the 5-stake table is the sailor. On the other side of the room, at the table of the 10-chip stake, the innkeeper is ready. The Sven lady leaves the booth at the front of the hall and makes a circuit of the room offering refreshments at the cost of 4 gambling chips. That is extortionate. Then again, it is a gambling house. The burly innkeeper buys 2 rolled-up flatbreads and devours them without looking. Well, look, I'll just get my gold coin back, please. You've had enough. You return to cash your chip in at the booth. Singular, I only got 1. Now, is there going to be some kind of swindle here where she pays me less or refuses? The Sven lady smiles and exchanges your chip for 1 gold piece. You reply with a smile and you head back into the street. Right, well that went about as... Oh! You head up the road towards the giant statue once more. The fallen statue is starting to sink into the soft earth below it, hopefully ever so slowly. The day is drawing on. I can't go this way. I just have this 1 option. Very well. That was a learning experience. I shouldn't have spent so long pondering which of those 2 options to take when only 1 was truly available for me. Is there like a pawnbroker here I could sell some stuff to? You follow the road around the side of the gambling hall to a wide open space laid out for a market. There are several stalls all selling the same goods, their traders arguing loudly over who has the cheapest or the best quality. Now, provisions, weapons, useful gear, magical items. I've got 1 gold piece. I need provisions for Book 3 because Book 3 is a wilderness adventure where I'm probably not going to be running into many towns to bump into people. Now, spellbook. How do I cast the Blimberry juice potion? Spell. Requires a medicinal potion. Dock. When do I get the opportunity to cast Dock? The potions may be used by the caster, but will not bring a being that is actually... medicinal potions while this spell is active. Heal any... So, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just... Blimberry juice. Drink it. And... I have no idea. Okay, so I can't afford to go to any of these places yet. By the well. Maybe, at the well, I can go down into the sewer, have another adventure, get some more money, not get washed across the river, and come back up. But then when I come back up, I probably won't be allowed back here to the marketplace. But it's the only affordable option. Beyond the market is a street of tall, iron-fenced houses. You are entering a rich district built in relative safety close to the wall on the highest point of land in the city. Few creatures live here, and it would seem that beggars are not tolerated. The streets are empty and, for the first time, clean. You pass a well with a pulley attachment built about it, but no rope. Toss a gold piece into the well. That'll be my last coin. Would I then be able to go, oh, this well doesn't go down, it's really, or something, to notice something unusual about it. But it would cost me my only coin, and if there's nothing to be had, I'd better just walk on by. Really, just... As you pass the well, you catch a brief snippet of song drifting up from the well shaft, but you cannot quite make out the words. It could be a line of the spell. It probably isn't, but it could be. I'll listen. You go over to the well and listen. A woman's voice is singing from somewhere deep in the earth. You can make out the words when you lean your ear over the well shaft. I presume that's lean your head. My dear, your fortune can be told if you will cross my palm with gold. I'll keep listening. You wait and see if the voice will sing any further, but there is only a gentle humming and perhaps the sound of lapping water. Oh, now this is very tempting, but it could be a trap to relieve me of my singular coin. I've only got one line of the spell, right? Fortune can be told, so future, good luck, or ill fortune, misfortune as well. I mean, she could literally say, you've met a stranger and money has changed hands, or something like that, and then it's like, well, yes, now I don't have it. Ooh, I don't know. I'm looking for a blind beggar. This is a woman's voice. I'm looking for an undead lord in his tomb. Again, woman's voice. I am still looking for one more line of the poem. The question is... On my what's it? Is it going to cost me any money? Like, if I meet a blind beggar and I want to get information out of him, I might want to give him a coin, right? So I will not toss a coin into the well. A trap, most likely. Well then, head on down this road. You have reached a wide, desolate area, fenced off by an overgrown iron railing. Inside, tall yew trees reach up to twice the height of the city wall beyond. This is the necropolis, the city of the dead for those who pass away in Khare with enough money to ensure their bodies are not simply tossed into the water. The road to the north gate passes straight through and offers no way around. I will look at it. The main path is wide enough for processions and carts, but leading off it are several paths that wind between the trees and headstones to all the different suburbs of the graveyard. There are plenty of places for things to hide here. Ooh, there could be muggers.
Give me your flowers. Give me your fucking flowers, lady. You ain't gonna go to that gravestone. I'm gonna rob you, you bastard.
It's like, yeah, right, mate. That's I mean, graveyards tend to be a more tranquil place. Not so many people come to them. It's not necessarily the best place to rob someone, although there would be less witnesses around. Interesting. Thought of being robbed in a graveyard when taking flowers to a grave. Maybe I'll use that as an encounter when I'm GMing at some point in the future. Ooh. After the hubbub of Upper Khare, the necropolis has a silence which is almost deafening. I'll continue to look around, because I'm looking for a specific tomb. Either side, listing gravestones crawl with small creatures. Listing as in listing to one side, tilting to one side, leaning. Not as in the gravestones are making a list. No flowers grow here. It is like the bodies give off poison as they rot. Everything here is dead, and yet this place is neither empty nor still. Oh, hello. Well then. That looked like a very important place. The wind whistles between the tall trees. The sun is setting behind the wall. I'll look around the gravestones. I should be looking for a mausoleum. Hey! Explore the newer tombs, explore the... Oh, that's a problem. Huh. You step cautiously off the path and walk between the nearest tombs. Some are ancient, headstones tilted to crazy angles, and some of them fallen face down as though the citizens of this graveyard have been drinking since they died. Others are fresh, neatly carved and clean of all moss and weeds. They sparkle in the moonlight as though cleaned by maids, waiting for their occupants to arrive. Right, so. Explore the newer tombs, the older tombs. Leave the graveyard. Now, the lord who we know to be dead should be in a more fancy, expensive tomb. Lord Shinva is dead and buried. However, rumours of his spirit still haunts his crypt in the Khare necropolis. Right, so. I believe that he has died reasonably recently, right? Because he was considered to be alive by some people. Being dead and haunting implies an older tomb. Also, this is tricky. I'm going to trust my gut here and go dump to the older tombs. Question is, right, I don't know if I'm going to get the opportunity to do both. Okay, so I could just go down here instead. I think, on the understanding that I might only get one, I'll take what seems to be the most archetypal. You leave the path of the oldest area of the graveyard in the corner nearest to the city wall. Most of the stones here are now mere rubble. A few statues lie face down in the mud. A tree has split around a carved stone coffin. I will not search for grave goods, because bad stuff could happen. Find the oldest grave. What? You soon find what looks like the oldest tomb. It is a small mausoleum with a low roof supported by ornate carved pillars. An inscription reads, "Here lies Lorag, founder of Khare." That's strange. Didn't you meet a man named Lorag? Yes. So he could have set this up as a decoy, given that he's retired and trying to avoid being hunted down for being a member of the nobility. But this is a very old tomb. He could be using the name of a dead man to hide his true identity, and then not be the true scholar and actually be the duplicitous individual who tried to cast some kind of mind-controlling spell on me. Or his parents could have just really, really, really liked the name and given it to their child. I'm not looking for Lorag, am I? I'm looking for Shinva. I will look at the mausoleum. If Lord Shinva is in Lord Lorag's tomb, that wouldn't make sense, would it? The tomb is a simple stone cabinet carved with the likeness of a man. From centuries of rain and wind you can make out nothing of it but a long grizzled beard. Below the inscription is a longer tablet, but it is half weathered and covered with moss. I'll clear the inscription. You clear away the dirt from the carved inscription, but you still cannot make out the words, only trace their lines with your finger. The eyes of the carved statue appear to be watching you. I'll see if I can make a rubbing. For a rubbing of the inscription, you would need some kind of charcoal to rub with, and you have nothing that will do. Fine, I'll examine the carved man. You look closer at the carved man. Clearing away the spider webs, the dirt and mud, you can make out a little more of his features. It is surely quite impossible, but if this is not the same man as the wizard you met earlier, then it is his direct ancestor. I see. I'll leave the tomb. You head away from the tomb. Well, I will absolutely go down here to the newer tombs, which I thought would be more likely. Or maybe just on the way out I get to, whichever one of these I've interacted with I then get to get right. So yes, let us go look at the newer tombs, where I suspected I should have been in the first place. Good to rule something out, though. Oh, none of these. There are several tombs here. There must have been a recent plague on the rich in the city. They are scattered around in roughly alphabetical groups. Explore the tombs of Anagil to Farat, Giul to Neferet, Oxil to Tamarin, Ulxor to Yiz, Shinva, QRST, yes. You look from one headstone to the other. A few catch your eye, but you cannot immediately say why. I am headed to Shinva's mausoleum. You approach Shinva's mausoleum, and I do not have any holy water to cast the anti-undead spell, and it would have been really nice to get that. Oh well. Carved above its door is, "Here rests Lord Shinva, 5th noble of Khare. Your heart hammers. If this is the undead noble you've been warned, you would need to... Is this the undead noble you've been warned you would need to find? I'm pretty sure it is. Let's go inside. And hope I don't live to regret it. Well, I hope I live. The door to Shinva's mausoleum seems to be unlocked and is a crack ajar, as though someone regularly came and went. Just in front of it is a ring of little mushrooms growing up against the front step of the mausoleum. I will look at the ring of mushrooms. This looks suspicious. You crouch down to look at the mushrooms. They look highly poisonous, not the least because you cannot see a single insect crawling around or under any of them. Unusually, the ring itself is also perfectly circular in shape. In its centre, something silver glints, a stake pushed into the soft soil. Oh, do I want to pull this out? Right, me thinking, undead Lord Shinva, silver stake, good for taking him out. Or, nasty horrible vampire under the soil waiting up to come and get me from behind once I take the stake. I could cast a spell. Doc would be nice. How? safe passage would be just like leave this place. No hot. B, big. Now, why would I want to do that? Magic. Protection from magic. You know what? I'm liking this idea. How long would it last? Would it last for my entire time in the tomb or just T-E-L? Well, I'm not sure that would be good. H. How tell big mag. Sure. I'm kind of on the brink of death anyway, so I might as well risk it. You cast the spell, covering yourself in a veil of magical protection. Now I will take the silver stake and hope that spell lasts while I'm inside the tomb and I don't have to cast it again. You step into the circle of mushrooms to take the stake, confident that your spell of magical protection will keep you safe. Sure enough, you feel no ill effects of any kind, or perhaps they were just mushrooms all along. You draw the stake out of the ground. It is a short sword made, it would appear, of pure silver. I have silver is a soft metal. It might bend. It is too cold to stand still in the shadow of the wall. That's okay. I will walk into the tomb. I won't stride in confidently, but rather nor timorously. Just a little caution, you know. You step into the tomb. Still the ape. My spirit has not yet changed. The air inside is freezing. Dust coats the floor. Urns line the walls, but there is no coffin. The floor space is empty except for in the far corner where a narrow stone staircase leads down into darkness. What options do I have? Sus. Hang on. Okay. That answers that question. Sun. No. Sus. I mean, I've got a pretty good idea. Sap. No, I don't need to be depressed. F. Fog. May be interesting. I don't know. Thing is, I don't want to fight him, do I? I want to. Magic protection again, just in case. You cast the spell once more, refreshing your magical protection, and now I'll move on. Down the stairs, skulls peer at you from the walls. Probably in ossuaries. Right? An ossuary is like in a charnel house. The ossuaries are the a charnel house you just have like all the bones thrown in together. The ossuaries are like these sections in the wall where you pile all the bones. Unafraid of what you might find below, you make your way towards the stairs, but you must have stepped in on some kind of switch, as behind you you hear a noise and you turn to see the door is swinging shut. I'll try to block it. Hang on. I'll let it close. Undead Lord, I should... Well, hang on. Is there like a... I'm thinking, if I run, I can escape out the tomb, maybe, or get crushed in the door. Try and block it, maybe lose an item, like break a sword, hopefully not the silver one, or just accept the fact that maybe it's not a trap, it's like the evil magic of the place. I'll let it close. I mean, I could try and jam it open. This feels like a desperate action, probably not the best one, so I'll let it close. You stay back, not wanting to be crushed by the heavy stone door. It seals with a bang, and you are plunged into darkness, filled only with the sound of your own breathing. And then, and one other noise, a distant rattle of chains. I can't... No, I have to wait up here. It's dark. The echo of the slamming door circles the room. Things are moving across the flagstones. I think I've already prayed for aid, right? I did that when I was under the river. I don't think I can do it again. So, Feel for the door, feel for the stairs, cast a spell. Sus? No, not sus. How? Right? S. U. I don't want the sense danger. I want the find the way one. Dop, of course. I can do that later. For now, I have another magic protection from magic. I think the things moving on the floor might be like rats or something. Magic moments. I shouldn't keep casting that spell, right? There should be... Also, spamming the same spell, not ideal. There's probably a better option. No, not that. So. Fog? I mean, it's already dark, right? What would this do? Would this stop something that can see in normal darkness? Is this like a deeper darkness? No, I'll feel around for the stairs. You feel your way over to the stairs, moving carefully so as not to hurl yourself down them by accident. Finally, your foot finds the top step. There could be anything below. A gaping pit or the jaw of a serpent, perhaps even another manticore. I will continue on through the darkness. I cannot give in to fear now. You steel your courage and move on, deeper down into the darkness. Menacing sounds echo up from the depths of the crypt. The clanking of chains, the moaning of wind. Perhaps there is some kind of machine down there. Or the undead Lord Shinva. Perhaps the mechanism that operated the door. Surely it can be nothing worse. Freeze. No. Cast a spell. What's available? How? Find safe. Yeah. I mean, hot would be a fireball. G. Oh, I can't start with a G? Interesting. So the G's available, but I can't do it. 4 would be useful. That would also practically kill me. Sus? Sun? I don't have the sun jewel. I probably had the opportunity to purchase it in the marketplace as well. So. Sus, how... Both very good spells. I'll keep going. Something reaches out and touches your neck with an ice-cold grip. It tightens and tightens. I'm going to have to fight. You grapple for whoever is holding you, but either they are made of air or they dance around you, escaping your arms. Either way, you cannot reach them. You start to choke. Struggle, scream, or pray. I don't think I can pray again. But I think it's my best option. You try to whisper a final prayer to the ape, but the wraith only laughs as it chokes the last words from your throat. Then, just as you think you will never breathe again, a heavy blade is pushed into your heart and you die from that instead. What's my... Unless this is all some mind magic and trickery. What's my fate? It's pretty bad. You have been stabbed in the dark. Your adventure is at an end. Oh, bollocks. Oh well. Wait. Keep going. Rewind. Okay. This is stupid. Should I? Maybe I should. So go back to here. Move for the stairs. Gaping pit. Yeah. I mean, the darkness is just a real problem here. Keep going. Freeze. Cast a spell. And if I go with sus instead of how. Because I don't want to slay. Well, that ain't good. Sun isn't going to help. I can't. So, how? Huff. Well, I can't do that anyway. Right. And the lonely G. How? 1 stamina. Okay, I'll risk it. You cast the spell and wait for a sense of how to proceed. A voice enters your mind telling you there is no hope for you in the darkness below. Okay, so then run or rewind. Let's rewind into the dark. Okay. Sorry, I should... Okay, go dop. But no, there's got to be... Okay, let's stop. Go back, go back, go back, go back, back. Feel for the stairs. Freeze. Fight or run. Okay, so that's not good. That's not good, right? That is... Whatever happens... Begin to choke, struggle, scream, pray. Right, so one of the... Pray, if I'd saved it for now, that'd be good. Struggle, no. Scream isn't going to help, right? So we'll try struggle. Yeah. So auto kill. Right, so... How do I, in this place... I think I would need some way of making a light so I can see my foe. The thing is, I'm not here to fight him and defeat him. I'm here to learn. Right? So, let's... YouTube rewind a little bit more without being rubbish. And, okay. Let's just go with cast Dob. No! I think you might have heard of something. Crashes. Yeah, prize is open. Cast spell. Yeah, that's just going outside. So let's properly rewind, right? Cast a spell. No, make a move. Skulls. Yeah. Go to the stairs. Door swings shut. Leave it. We can always cast Dop if we need to. Well, it's dark. Cast. So, I don't think I can get the Wraith to come up the stairs and face me. Tears of light as moonlight shines in a crypt. Cast another spell. Or move on. Because I can just open the door, then move on, right? And then I have light coming down the stairs. So yeah, let's just try make a move. Something rushes across your boots and into a crack in the stone. Yeah, probably some kind of rodent. Down the stairs, now that the door is open again. You head for the stairs once more, but the light from the doorway does not go far. Halfway down, the dark is absolute once more. Yes. Not a lot I can do about that. So into the dark. Keep going, freeze, cut. Keep going and freeze are going to have the same result. Cast a spell. It's dark. I can't seem to aim any offensive spell. Mystery G. Hot. A fireball? I mean, I could just blast it on down there, right? I don't know if it's going to fill the whole room. Let's check other options. How... There's no safety for you down there. It'd be like, go back out through the door upstairs. Huff, don't have the Gale Horn. S, U... I don't have the Sun Jewel. I need the light here. Man, if that was in that marketplace fair and I just couldn't afford it, that's just unfortunate. Let's be stupid. Whoosh. Burn. Oh, that... You cast the spell, creating a blazing ball of flame that for a moment fills the stairwell with light and reveals a ghostly shape hovering in the air just a foot above in front of you, its clawing skeletal hands reaching out. Then the flame vanishes in the cold of the crypt. Something reaches out and touches your neck. Again, we're on the neck. So, that was obviously the wrong spell. Is there is there a spell that I can cast that will help? Not a lot of options here. Right. F. O. F. Off. Yeah! The chill wind of the crypt seems to register. So it got through the force field anyway, or it's ghostly and incorporeal. That isn't it. Oof, okay. So I'm sensing that I just was. I'm probably just going to accept the death, but I'm sensing I'm kind of out of options here. How? Would be like get out. No hope for you. Right. So run. You turn to run, but the grip on your neck is to struggle. Nope, dead anyway. Okay, so is there? Wait. Oh, this is dumb. Wait. How about I don't go down the stairs, right? How about instead I am in the dark, right? Echo for slamming doors. So yeah. Cast stop. So I got the door open, and then I wait up here for him, right? Maybe he won't come up if the door's open, though. So, make a move. Leave. Go back to the path. Yeah, that's not good. That's not what I want. So, I'm sensing I just don't have an item that I need, right? Feel for the stairs. So casting dot to get the door open so that we can leave when we're finished in here. You chill to let the moonlight shines into the crypt. Cast another spell. Magic protection again, I imagine. I don't have a lot of other options here. And then, in desperation, can I please drink the bloody Blimberry juice? Will drinking it cast the potion, or will it just be drinking it? D-O. That's not Doc. Okay. Right, look, I'm just going to try it and see if it happens, okay? Magic items, drink. Hey, I got free stamina back. Okay, maybe that's casting the spell. Who knows? But now that I've got that, I should be able to cast another spell. I just don't have that sun jewel. Okay. Alright. Make a move. We'll try down the stairs. I mean, death is down the stairs. There's little else down here. Keep going. Freeze, cast a spell. So I need to be casting a spell here. I'm pretty sure it needs to be sun. Which I just can't do. Fourth won't work either. Huff. Can't do huff. Hot doesn't work. Fourth doesn't work. Sun I can't do. Which I need. Yeah, I'm just going to have to accept the loss. Death in the dark. Fight, run. We'll try the scream then. I haven't tried that option, but I imagine it's going to end up the same way. Yeah. So, dead in the dark in the crypt. Okay. I can take that. I'll play again, obviously. But that is a sorry way to go. And now that I know I really need to find that sun jewel, I have no idea where I'm going to find it, but I imagine one of the marketplaces. Probably the one just up the road from here. Most importantly of all, I will not be so yeah, me experimenting with options there just to check out a few wasn't me going, oh, I'll try the one that lets me continue. It was me wanting to confirm my suspicion that I did not have anything that would allow me to prevail, and the only thing I could do was leave the area to continue with my quest. I needed vital information from here, so our hero has unfortunately perished. That's a real shame, but it happens sometimes. You know, valiant heroes perish in the line of their duties and their many quests from time to time. Not all succeed. If every would-be hero were to succeed, then they wouldn't be that heroic and it would be fairly normal. So, I'm going to leave our poor unfortunate adventurer here. I hope you'll join me next time when we will be playing Book 2 again. Now, I might skip over some of the familiar content that I've already experienced at the beginning of the book, like especially the dice game with the old man. Okay, I'm definitely skipping that. But for now, unfortunately, we're going to say goodnight and put this poor adventurer, lay him to rest, you know? I was going to say put him to bed, then I realized that lay to rest would be so much better in theme, you know, in keeping with the whole fact that he's actually dead now, you know. So, yeah, I hope you will come back to see me try again, and if you have any advice for trying to find that sun jewel or earlier things, I don't want like massive spoilers, like I'm not asking where is this, where is that, but just like if you're like, hey, maybe you might want to try going straight ahead instead of left or right when you get past the inn inside the or something like that, right? Like a little nudge maybe. But obviously I'll be playing mostly on my own bat anyway, so hope to see you all next time. But you know what? In light of our hero's unfortunate demise, I think I might take a day or two off to, you know, just enjoy some of the other games that I haven't recorded for quite a while now. Maybe even upload a few videos for something else, but I assure you that we will be back to Sorcery very, very soon. I'm going to say goodbye for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye for now, everyone.